Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Yellow. Last time we continued our trek down to the southern portion of the Kanto region, and we took out pretty much every trainer in this weird, why is it here maze type thing. And this time we are going to be continuing onwards throughout the route. Now, as you've probably noticed, I did go back and heal in between episodes, and I also deposited some stuff in the PC. I deposited the Sylph Scope because it is pretty much useless. I have no plans to go back to Pokemon Tower pretty much ever, so I don't really need it. And I have also deposited the Super Rod into the PC because I'm probably not going to be using it in the near future, so when I do need it, I will eventually go and get it if I do encounter a situation in which I'm going to want to have it. But honestly, I'm probably not going to. Now, it's worth noting, within a couple of episodes here, within the next 2 or 3, we are going to be meeting another one of Professor Oak's aides, and he has a really nice item for you that a lot of people really like, but you have to show him a Pokedex with 50 Pokemon registered to get the item. I do not have that yet. I will have it by the end of the Let's Play, but I'm not going to be grabbing the item as soon as possible, mainly because I personally don't really like it all that much. I believe I've discussed it previously in the series, so you all probably know which item it is. Anyway, it is so nice having Pikachu back with us in a conscious state, because man oh man was it annoying going through all of those bird keepers without being able to just Thunderbolt these guys, and oh my god, are you serious? Please don't hit 4 times. Okay, good. I was about to be really upset because of the whole, if the first shot in a multi-hit criticals, they all critical thing, so yeah, that would have been incredibly frustrating. Shot down in flames. Indeed, good sir. Route 14, west to Fuchsia City, which is in fact where we are going. So now that it's been name-dropped, I can use that name however I want. TMs are on sale in Celadon, but only a few people have HMs. I have HMs, they're just in the PC because I do not need them at the moment, although I believe coming up very soon we are going to be getting the last 2 HMs in the game, because we currently... Well, actually, no, we only have 2 HMs. For some reason, I thought we had 3, but we do not. We have HM01 and HM05. We could technically go get HM02 right now, but I'm not going to. And HM03 and HM04 are coming up pretty soon in our future, which should be interesting. Also, oh boy, another Fearow. Please do not use Fury Attack on me, because that would be astoundingly disappointing. Alright, we brought it down in 1 hit. Very good. 1006 experience. Very much appreciated, good sir. Alright. Now, I suppose I should point out the obvious. It is April already. That's legitimately scary to me. Like, where did the time go? We started this Let's Play back in January, and here we are in April. Like, what the heck? I don't know exactly what month this Let's Play is going to completely wrap up. I would guess probably sometime in June if I just had to throw out a number, but I don't know for sure, obviously, because you never know what happens in these kinds of Let's Plays, because right around the end of the Let's Play I'm probably going to be going around the world and grabbing a lot of the optional stuff that I missed. Please feel free to keep on pointing that stuff out in the comments, by the way. If I missed something that you really think I should go check out, please tell me so I can go get it later. And also, one thing that I should really point out is, unlike what I did in previous Let's Plays, when I get a new HM, I'm probably not going to drop everything and go get everything that we missed because we didn't have that HM right away. I'll probably do it like as we're in the area or sometime a bit later, so if I get, say, an HM that lets us get that item that you can see on Route 12 out on that little island, but I don't go get that right away, don't freak out. I'm going to keep a track of everything that I miss. But if we go and do one of those roundup things and I do miss something, then feel free to point it out, by all means. Alright, Nidorino is trying to learn Fury Attack. That's an interesting one. You know what, I'm gonna leave it. Fury Attack isn't that good of a move. Alright, and we defeated the Biker. Wipeout. Indeed. And right into another trainer. Have you heard about the legendary Pokémon? Aha! I'm not sure if that's the first mention of legendary Pokémon in the game, but in case anyone for some reason is astoundingly out of the loop, there are very, very special, very rare, and very powerful Pokémon hiding in the Kanto region. I'm gonna be honest, with the same way that I'm approaching the items with HMs, as soon as we get the remaining HMs, we will technically have the ability to go and get multiple of these legendary Pokemon, but I'm not going to be doing them right away just because they are very, very powerful. We're probably going to be leaving them until near the end of the game before we go and get them. Just thought I'd point that out. Also, it's kind of crazy that I have to give this discussion now of all things. It's like, man, even though it's been 3 whole months, it feels like this Let's Play is just flying by. We're already more than halfway through it, I'd hypothesize. Like, that's insanity. Alright, Biker sends out yet another coughing. And of course, Pikachu is down in low health. That's the one unfortunate thing about this game having the starter Pokemon of Pikachu. Since it's never ever going to evolve, it kind of starts to fall behind everything else on the team. Alright, let's see if we can get another critical hit with Slash. Last episode was ridiculous. Look at that, there it is. I guess we might as well keep our streak going because we fainted before we had a non-critical Slash. So what is that, like 15 now? Like, that's crazy. I don't know if the game's broken or what, although, now that I think about it, I think critical hits in Generation 1 are actually tied to your Pokemon's speed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The game is really, really, really broken towards fast Pokemon, which is another reason why Alakazam is so good, because it's very fast, and it's also a Psychic type, so it's just gonna destroy everybody's life. Like, it's crazy. I'm kind of glad that, due to technical limitations, I'm not allowed to use an Alakazam in this Let's Play, because I feel like it's almost cheating in a way, just because of how strong it is. Although, to be fair, I believe there are 2 Alakazam that we have to fight between now and the end of the game. And I'm very nervous about that. Maybe 3. I don't know. 2 or 3 that we're going to have to fight between now and the end of the game, and that's got me a little bit nervous. For good reason, I feel like, because it's probably the best Pokemon in the entire game, if you're not counting the legendary Pokemon that we just learned about. Alright. I'm not even counting these critical hits anymore. It's like Slash is pretty much the critical hit move, and not delivering a critical is the rarer occurrence of the two. Part of me wonders if Charmeleon's level is high enough that the speed differential makes it so that it's just guaranteed to critical. Like, it's crazy. Yet another critical. We're probably up until around, like, 20 now, something like that. Something absolutely bonkers. Alright. Down that goes. I'm really hoping Charmeleon will get to level 36, because when it gets to level 36, that's when the magic happens. Alright, right here, not item, we want to use Cut again, although I don't think there's anything over here. I believe this is the only patch of grass on Route 14, so if you want to catch Pokemon on Route 14, there you go, and that tree just respawned. Interesting. Is there anyone else over here? There is not, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. Alright, this route is actually almost at its end already. Once we get down to this last little bit of westward direction, it's pretty much a straight shot to the next town, which I'm really, really, really happy about. Honestly, I was expecting this little jaunt down south here to take a bit longer than it looks like it's actually going to, but honestly, I am 100% completely okay with that. Alright, let's just keep our Slash streak going, because this game is just completely ridiculous, and Slash will critical hit seemingly all the time. Like, what? Uh, I'd say I'd go and do the math about it, but honestly, being an engineering student, I've already done so much math this morning, like deriving equations to describe stress states in objects. It's all for a good cause, though. Anyway, can we get another critical? Yeah. Like, seriously, I'm pretty sure it's impossible for me to not critical at this point, just because having like 25 criticals in a row, that just doesn't happen unless your odds are completely skewed. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, I'm gonna use Ember right here because we don't need a critical hit to take out that little sliver. Okay. And we get it anyway. Ay, ay, ay. This game. I was not expecting that to critical, but I guess I will definitely take it. Alright, Charmeleon, can you get to level 36? I really, really want you to get to level 36. Can we do it? Oh wow, Slash actually did not critical right there, so it's not guaranteed. It's just completely skewed up into probably the 90s percentile or something. Anyway, Charmeleon hits level 36, which means something awesome is going to happen. Charmeleon is evolving. Charmeleon evolved into Charizard, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. Now the question is, when is it going to get a good fire-type move? But yeah, check this guy out. He has now inherited the flying type, and I believe, not counting Pikachu because of a technicality, this is our first fully evolved Pokemon on the team, which is awesome. Alright, now one thing that's definitely worth pointing out, Charizard is capable of learning Fly, but only in yellow. If you try and teach Charizard Fly in red and blue, it is not going to work. Don't ask me how they managed to screw that up, but that is indeed the case. Charizard cannot learn Fly in red and blue. And also, I don't know if it's just me, but does Charizard's back sprite look a little bit like a beetle to you? I don't know. Anyway, back when I was in like elementary school at this point now, I had a friend who was absolutely convinced that they would introduce an evolution of Charizard at some point. Now, to be fair, he really had no basis to expect this, and neither did I, so whenever you would point it out, I would presumably correctly point out that they would never do any such thing. And then Pokemon X and Y came out. So even though Mega Evolutions aren't real evolutions, I felt that counted enough. But unfortunately, by that point, we sort of had stopped speaking to each other. Not due to anything bad, we just sort of fell out of touch, but I feel kind of bad shooting him down all those years about Charizard not getting an evolution, because it actually did, by all intents and purposes. In fact, it got 2 of them. So yeah, if you're out there watching, I'm sorry about that. What's cool? Trading Pokemon. Oh yes, I would say trading Pokemon is definitely cool. Alright. Sends out Clefairy. I'll be honest, I've been messing around in Wonder Trade a lot recently during the last couple months. I've been doing a lot of Wonder Trading. It's really, really fun. I like to do it. You never really know what you're going to get. So whenever I like to Wonder Trade, I like to breed a ton of really rare Pokemon. Like, about a month ago, probably a little bit more at this point though, I bred 30 cast form and Wonder Traded all of them, so I hope I made someone's day in doing that. I got a couple of Marini in Wonder Trade, which I feel is a really rare Pokemon as well, so I'd already owned one at that point, but I mean, it's really nice getting rare Pokemon in Wonder Trade, because, you know, it's not all just Weedle, you know? Anyway, I should point out, TM20, which we just obtained there, contains the move Rage, which I personally hold to be not too terribly good of a move. But oh well, I guess we will go with it. Anyway, I think with that, we are going to be ending this video right off here. I know it's a little bit short, but we've got another little gauntlet of trainers right here, so I feel like this is a good midpoint for stopping. So, this past episode of Pokemon Yellow, we conquered all of Route 14, and we also had our Charmeleon evolve into the almighty Charizard. And next time on Pokemon Yellow, we are going to be conquering, hopefully, the remainder of this route. I believe this is Route 15, and maybe we'll get all the way to Fuchsia City. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
リザードン火炎ポケモン高さ 1.7 メートル重さ 90.5 キログラム地上1400メートルまで羽を使って飛ぶことができる高熱の炎を吐く